Compute the program so that the amount of red in each shape decreases with the pattern 150, 120, 90, 60, and 30. 30, 60, 90, yeah, 30. Boom, 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 boom. Complete the program so that the amount of green in each shape decreases with the pattern 20, 60, 40. Okay, so by 40. 40 negative. Wait, no. Times count negative. Uh, 180. Do complete the program so that the amount of the blue in each shape increases by. You need to change what that actually outlets to. Hold on. That's loud. So loud. Sound. Of course, my TV wants to pretend like it's gonna shut up. Default, no, no, no. Needs to be going through. I'm assuming that. Yeah. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay, so complete the program so that the amount of blue in each shape increases. 2 to 10 to. Okay, so 10 apiece. Okay, so we're going to go 10. We're going to go times count plus one. Was it 120? No, it's 200. 100. Boom. Okay. Again, start lesson. Just gonna finish out this entire line. It's only gonna be 3 more lessons or 2 more. Okay, run the program a few times. It's hot as shit in here. Hold on. Run the program a few times and observe the output to figure out how random works. It's going to be between 255 and I mean, set R to random. You're literally just saying set this variable to random, and then in quotation marks, the value of between 0 and 255. Then you say print R. R is random, prints number. Like, it's not complicated. It's not rocket science. Which of these blocks do you think would generate a random number between 50 and 150? Well, that's going to obviously be this one, because that one doesn't work. Okay, this block sets the value of R variable to random integer between the two inputs, which specify the lower and uppers. Okay, yes, I know. I get it. Rearrange the blocks in the program to generate a new random number 10 times. Uh, I did. I don't. Wow. Okay. Doo-doo. When the random block runs multiple times, does it pick up the same random number every time? No, because it's random, which is not technically random. It's just like, how do you actually program in random though? There's got to be like some kind of equation to it or something. There always has to be. Complete the program to randomly set the amount of red and the color each time. Oh, you want me to complete the program randomly, or randomly set the amount of red in each color? Okay. 0 to 250. Black, red, reddish, reddish. That's oddly sequential. Complete the program to randomly set the amount of green, red. Oh, it was random red amount because blue and green were outside the parameters of the software. Okay. Complete the program to randomly set the amount of red, green, and blue with each new shape. 0, 0, 0, 250, 250. Run. Ba-da-da. Complete the program to randomly set the size of each shape. No shape should be bigger than 125 pixels. Okay. Oh damn, that's it'll get real trippy real fast, wouldn't it? You'd never know how many rings you have. Complete the program to move each shape a random number of pixels to the left or right. Okay. So we'll just go with -75 and then 75. X, Y. So it should be right. Okay. Complete the program so that each shape moves randomly both horizontally and vertically. Complete the program so that each shape moves randomly both horizontally. Okay. Set X to random, -75, 75. Where's the other one? Oh, it's right here. Oh, so this is Y then, X and Y. That's going to be all over the place. Yep. Ta-doo. 2,280, dude. You are trying so hard. I'm just happy to be here, to be honest. In this program, all shapes have the same random amount of red in their colors. Rearrange the program blocks so that each shape has a different random amount of red in its color. A different amount of red in its color. Random. Where's random? Okay. In this program, each shape has a random size between 0 and 100 pixels. Modify the program so each shape has a random size between 25 and 75 pixels. Why can't I zoom down? Okay. Previous program shapes for a number placed around on the canvas. Do this program to set each shape's up and down position to a random location in the top half of the canvas. To set each shape's position in the top half of the canvas. Okay. Why can't I scroll? Hello? Oh, yeah. Okay. The top half. So we're gonna say negative 50, or start at 50, and then 75. Got it. Not entirely hard. Just really good at helping you think. There's all the creative coding. That's huge. Creative coding is done. Wait, how many levels with ZS programming are there? Oh dear lord. Oh, I want to see what's over here. 4, 5. Okay, so there's. What do we got here? We got computational thinking, writing programs, the building blocks, algorithms, and the cutting edge. At this rate, I'll. Yeah. Geez. Okay. Wait, what? Making a computer do what you want. Oh, okay. Computer science fundamentals or programming with Python. I feel this is going to be a lot more complicated. Modern computers can accomplish incredible things. They can play chess, drive cars, and diagnose disease. But whatever the application, it all breaks down to small questions. In this lesson, you'll see how one complex task can be built from a set of simpler ones. Okay. A new class of interns is starting the Evil Corp. And management doesn't want employees wasting valuable company time learning their names. Wow. Imagine that. Instead, they asked Tasha to develop a program that will identify the new faces around the office. Okay, Tasha's program will use a decision tree to break the complex task of facial recognition down into a sequence of straightforward yes or no questions. Okay, so they're if statements. What is the first question the program would ask of any face? Beard. They have a beard. You shouldn't keep the beard in because it doesn't always count. Here's how the computer would step through the decision and make the input. No beard, short hair, red hair, and no glasses. Hi. What? Brown hair, no red hair, yes. There are no more questions. So it's just a, oh, I can't remember what they're actually called. A flow chart. It's a flow chart. There are no more questions, so the computer decides the face must be Rowan, who's third from the left of the decision tree. Did the computer need to know whether or not Rowan wears glasses to identify them? No. Okay, what would the program output if presented with a face with brown hair, no glasses, and no beard? Alright, beard's no. Go to the next one. Brown hair. Okay, and then, so that's yes. And no glasses, no beard, doesn't matter. It'll stop at glasses. What would the computer output if presented with a face with short black hair, no beard, and no glasses? Okay, here's how the computer stepped through the decision in the last example. I did it myself, I know. You understand how face recognition decision tree works? Let's try building one from scratch. Suppose Tasha is making a decision tree to distinguish these four faces. If she wants the root of the decision tree to split the faces into two groups, which question can she ask? Yeah, or they a robot would be a good one. Or two, no, two groups of two. No. All right, robot. Nope. Do they have a beard? Nope. Do they have black hair? Yes. What is the single question that could narrow both groups down to a single face? Mm, What is a single question that could narrow both groups down to a single face? None of the above, but he has brown hair. No single feature can distinguish both groups' two faces. However, Tasha can make the decision tree use all four faces, asking different follow-up questions based on first question. Pharaoh's decision tree are they do end up having important limits. Suppose Toby dyed his hair blonde halfway through his internship. How would the decision tree identify his new look? Brown hair. Brown hair, no. Uh, Black hair, no. I think it was her. You see, are as different as they can be, but the computer decided they're similar. Computers can make mistakes when they rely on decision trees designing with the limited information. In this, the decision tree is focusing on the placement of the dark circles on the tan background. If the tree is calibrated to identify dog breeds, it may be fooled by a muffin. Yeah. Decision trees don't see faces or dogs. They only continue the program to focus on. If you pay attention to the news, you'll see real world examples of this kind of failure. Computer decisions making and self-driving cars can lead to accidents, and objects on the road are misidentified, and many facial recognition systems don't work well for people with darker skin, as they were designed with pictures that skew too heavily towards the lighter skin tones. Not bad. Okay, I thought the first lesson was going to be a pain in the butt. What can I say? Yeah, fifth place. Okay, I've got that set up. Let me go over here. Hey Aqua, how's it going? Okay, how is this string dot name? Is that how it identifies? Still haven't fully understood how to do string without doing the STD namespace. Learning what monodes are? I don't know those. I'm learning C++. The well, I mean, this is supposed to be. Hold on. I'll go ask ChatGPT. Why not? It might have an answer. Actually, wait. How do you identify a string in C++? Yeah, that should be a good enough answer. I don't know if it's like STD, you know. Yeah, it's STD string and then the string thing. Hold on. Let me pop back over. Declare string variable. Print the string. Okay, so there's no periods or anything in it unless you're doing the variable right here. Okay. No. I mean, it is giving me an error, yes, but I'm trying to figure out exactly why because I'm new to string command. So I was wanting to figure out why this was wrong. It's not, it wasn't highlighting string green to show it as a command, which is what was weird. I think he's about to compile it, so I might as well write it in. And std string info equal name plus name plus, wait, what is he? Space. He is. He's doing 3. Why 3? Weird. Yeah. And then that is not going to work because it's trying to type it all as. Oh, oh, it is going to work because I end the line. No, it doesn't work. What the heck? What the heck? Hold on. Wait. Yeah, those are quotations. Okay. I was thinking like you need 4 because you have to close it out or else it's just going to keep doing it. So where's number 4? info. Oh, I know. Endler. Derp. That should not be pushed out there. Silicon must be all the way to the right there. Because this is how you wrote it. And weird. This string info equals name plus name plus like that. I know. Let's go to space. Page, but it's still showing as a. Wait, maybe that's the point. Maybe that's the point. Maybe it's supposed to show the symbol. Okay. Yeah, but mine does. String. Yeah. I mean, I think it's just string. Hold on. Hold on. I think it's just string. Yeah, I honestly think it's just string. Let me try. Still broken. We can just use SE to string age. That's still broken. So I'll do one better. Yeah, just string. Literally just string. Okay, I was right. But it's still not working. and I'm not sure why. Oh, it's two S's. What, like just replace this part entirely, or just add in the, or no, replace this part? You're right. Okay. Which it'll probably work, but I'm still learning, so. Yep. So command two underscore string. So why does two string work? Suppose std2 string is a function provide. Okay, but hold on. What are the standard library that converts numeric values, integers, floating number point, or floating point numbers to their string representatives? It is defined in the string header as part of the std namespace. Well, I know it's part of the that's part of the namespace. Here's the general syntax: std to string, okay, into value, long line, float total, long total. You can use to convert numeric values to strings for various purposes, such as concatenating them with other strings, displaying them as user interfaces, or writing them to files. Here's an example: std string. Cool. Makes it a string out of it. I think it's better. Think of it as a better solution for using streams for just concatenating things. Okay. I've been using ChatGPT a lot because for especially for basic stuff, it's been really helpful. I've got a well, let me that way other people can also get it fixed. I mean, it's an old lesson. I don't know if anyone's going to do it or not, but it's worth a thing. Use the right for learning. Just don't use it as a replacement for your brain. God, I hope not. Can you imagine? No, it's been helpful, like trying to figure out where things are breaking or stuff like that. But it can also send you on a wild goose chase. But using a namespace is bad. Literally, the whole of the internet screams to people that are you're learning C++. Do not use namespace. Yeah. Well, I'm learning it for like game design, but I mean that's what that's the goal I'm using it for. Once I learn C++, I'll be able to do a lot more with it than just that. So using it kind of like a jumping off point. Uh, I'm just trying not to use namespaces unless I absolutely have to. Because while it may make a little bit easier when running a couple lines as you're, writing code and stuff, and I know that would make things easier, it's also I don't want that possibility of an error, and I want to learn how to do it without it. Because then if I do use it, I know, exactly how it works and everything, what to do. Let's see. 'Cause the whole point of having is just having space that guarantees you names and everything. Also, when you go deeper into usual programming, check out Pascal. Pascal. Let's ask Google or ask GPT. I mean, I would either use Google or this. So, like, ChatGPT is more straightforward. Let's be honest. You're typing Google, you have to go through like a few different forums and stuff and get mixed answers. With this, you'll just get a straight answer. So, I mean, I find that easier anyway. Programming methods and functional programming is also the industry of applications such as financial modeling, web development, and data analysis. It's just a lazy evaluation. It uses lazy. I love how that's line two. Lazy evaluation. purely functional programming language which is primarily used for teaching, research, and applications requiring high reliability performance. It is named after Haskell Curry, an American mathematician and logician who made significant contributions to the field of mathematical logic. Key features for the Haskell include purely functional. Haskell is purely functional language, meaning that the functions in the Haskell mathematical formulas that always produce the same output for a given input and no other side effects. This makes Haskell's code easy to reason about and allows for better parallelization of optimization. Lazy evaluation. Haskell uses lazy evaluation, which means that expressions are only evaluated when their values are needed. This can lead to more efficient use of the resources and allow us for creation of infinite data structures. Infinite data structures, that sounds bad for RAM and for bits. Static typing. Haskell has a strong static type system that prevents many common programming errors at compile time. It supports type interference, so types do not always need to be explicitly declared. Immutable data. The Haskell data is immutable by default, meaning that once a value is assigned to a variable, it cannot be changed. This makes Haskell's programming easier to understand and reason about. And classes of polymorphism. Haskell supports type class, which allows for ad hoc polymorphization, or that polymorphism, and function overloading. This enables the creation of generic functions that can work with multiple types, and a higher order function. Haskell treats functions as first class citizens, meaning the functions can be passed as arguments to other functions and returned as results from functions. This allows for the creation of powerful abstractions and enable functional programming techniques such as map filter and folds. So it's very straightforward. It demands that you actually use the classes properly, and that's nice. I mean, it sounds like it would be very good because it'd be very rigid with definitions, so that way you wouldn't have to worry about messing up so much. Definition is when you load things only when you need it, not at the moment you write the calculations. So you can declare the infinite list in Haskell and it won't break. I mean, isn't most of the time an infinite list, isn't that because it runs it and then it breaks because it literally has not enough memory to be able to do anything with that, so it just breaks it? Like, I understand that that means that you could just time it and stuff. Like, you could just change it and it would only be used when it needs to be, which is great. I mean, that's good. Knowing that it's there and using it are two really good things, I would say. Is because knowing that it's there and not using it yet would be more beneficial to memory. Well, I am terrible with mathematics. So yeah, I tried to go to calculus and my brain hurt. This gets really tedious after a while because it was like, learn this. Okay, this formula does this. Plug this formula in. Okay, it does that. Awesome. Gets to the next problem. Okay, now I need you to do this and do this. Okay, I'll use that formula you just taught me. No, 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 no. You have to use the other formula. What other fucking formula? Oh, this other formula we haven't taught you yet. Okay, well, how the fuck am I supposed to know that this formula and that formula can work on the same equation and two different answers can be two different answers? Well, because you need to know which one you're going to be using. How am I going to know which one I need to be using when you're given the same exact problem to solve? It makes me want to slap people when I hear shit like that. Like, I shouldn't have to worry about, I shouldn't have to worry about that. That's stupid. How am I supposed to know which equation to use, or, yeah, which equation to use for it, or formula? I should say formula, not equation. Nice calculator. Yeah, no, I see that. I see that. So what you're saying is Haskell is a mathematical system, but it's also stupid proof. That's the vibe I'm getting. It's stupid proof. Because let's be honest, it's the first thing that happens when you get into Linux. You just break it. Oh, I'm gonna run this. I'm gonna run that. I'm gonna run this. Why is everything not working? Oh my god, it locked out. Let me just restart the computer. Oh my god, my operating system was bricked. What the fuck happened? You did. You did. Yeah. How would I even do that? Would I just put in instead of SS because that's for his? Would I just say string SS and then oh no, it would be STD string. Sorry, STD string SS and then just gonna do the first line because I mean I get what he's doing. Yeah, it's gonna break because there's no operator there. There's no C out. Maybe well no C out wouldn't work. Wait, how do you use string stream? Is the string stream even in the? Oh my god, it is. Wait, no, it's not. What? What? Why did you classify it as a class with a color, but you don't give it an? It doesn't have an identifier. Oh, I don't understand exactly how that would be used in a different, like in Visual Studio. Honestly, just gonna ignore that one then. It doesn't have cycles and for stuff languages of C++. It just uses recursion for everything. Nice. Wait. Ah, that's what I forgot. I forgot the part at the bottom. Yeah. Okay. Maybe that actually would work. Hold on. Okay. Let me try. Stream SS colon and then I don't understand how string stream SS defines SS. You just string info equals SS string. Oh, str. But still, it's not working and it's not running. So trying to. No. Am I missing something? Screw it. I will ask Google or ChatGPT because I don't know. Let's see if it has any thoughts on it. So I have to have SS stream. Okay, so it does work. You correct that. Didn't work for earlier. That doesn't mean it doesn't work at all. Okay. SE string name Bob. Yep. Age. Yep. String stream SS. Yep. Wait, is that all I needed? Yeah. Okay. So let's do. I swear. Why is it up? Oh, okay. All right. Good. My changes made effect from earlier. All right. So that's all I needed for that. One second. Let me. I can actually do it. All right, let's try to run that. Okay, so how about this? Let's try it like that. Okay, so I got it right, but I messed up. Because this doesn't need to be here. There we go. Okay. Let's do it now. Name is Bob. Age is... Okay. So say I wanted to put those into...
All right. All right, wait.
Hey, thank you for the
I'm getting
follow,
something.
Aqua.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, shout out coming to you here in about 15 seconds. More like 10 now, but still. There we go. Oh, look at that. Tetris. Yes. Love it. Aqua One Love, the enigmatic digital explorer of our time. With a mind as vast as the cosmos, they delve into esoteric realms of modads at 5 a.m. Their streams, a nebula of ADHD and autistic brilliance, or warp drive through knowledge from Gento to game dev. No go dot. No transmissions, but the legend of their last broadcast. Modad Master. Hey, I got a subscription, or I got to subscribe on YouTube. Woo woo. But the legends. Oh wow! Hello, hello, hello. Thank you, thank you, Martin. You'll get a shout out here in a second. Should probably lower that down to like 10 seconds instead of 15 seconds. Thank you so much for the follow. Wait, was that not a YouTube subscribe? Was that an actual like subscribe? What? Greetings, Earthlings. Encounter a mysterious streamer known as LSJ Martin, a digital enigma wrapped in a cloak of invisibility. Their transmissions are currently unselectable, but with no archives to study or tiles to analyze. May the Force be with you in your quest to unravel the secrets of their content. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the unknown streams of the internet galaxy. Live long, and prosper. Rest in peace, buddy. Rest in peace. I was speaking of Leonard Nimoy, if you didn't know, off the top of your head. So let's see. If I wanted to, I could make this look a little bit cleaner. If I, at least on the output wise, uh, I wonder if it'll actually print it out. No, I should probably just do this. Oh wait, no. Yeah, just should differentiate it. And then just a little smiley face there. If I run it, it should pop up. There it is. Name is Bob. Age is Bob. That's easier to like see because now you have the differentiates between the greater and less sign. Uh, but I really want to know, was that a YouTube subscriber or was that a here subscriber? Yeah, it is my first time on C++. I did like a little bit of Python that I don't remember a while ago. Just like it was just enough to figure out how to assign a JSON to a bot to like make a banking app for basically a Discord server, but because I had nowhere to store the JSON file except for on my computer, I didn't go through with it. And it was only like three lines, if that. Oh, okay. Like I don't know how it's telling me that you're subscribing on YouTube. I really don't know. Like if I actually like it's weird. Here, let me show you. I'm not entirely sure where it's at, but like if I go to Streamlabs, here's Streamlabs here. It doesn't actually have a section for YouTube that I know of. I know it's linked. I know they're linked together, but still, maybe that's why, because it is linked. But the alert box here doesn't actually pull that out because this lesson's complete. I'm going to be able to go to the next lesson here in a minute. But if I go here and I go to, wait, there's a YouTube section now. Are you serious? There's a YouTube section now. I didn't see it. Oh my God. I will have to go through that later. Because like as you can see, it's set to the default while my Twitch, that's why it threw me off because my Twitch is different. The widgets for my Twitch are different. And then if like you do where's the rest of it? There used to be a tab up here to tell you. Oh, they've segmented it over here on the side. That's cool. So you can do a resub as well as an actual sub. But the general sub is still there. That's good. That's good. Okay, I'm sorry. I was just curious, just genuinely curious about that. So, but yeah, it is my first time with C++. And this is day, what, 11? Yeah, day 11. I think I've been doing like 2-3 hours every day when I do it. I'm actually taking a C++ class at my university. Took the final exam 4 hours ago. 4 hours ago. Oh man. Your poor brain is probably mush right now. Because that's what tests do. Tests just break you. I remember taking my C plus my C plus my CompTIA A plus test, and it was separated into two parts, and it was fucking annoying because you had to pass both in order to pass, and I did pass, um, near like mid scale, maybe a little bit higher than mid scale from like what it was because it wasn't like you didn't have to ace it, you just had to get a percentage of them right. That's crazy though. Yeah, I just started like I picked it up. There's a website. There's a website called Stack Social that I used to use a lot to grab stuff. And this is the lesson. It's C++ programming beginner to expert, and it's literally the one I'm doing now. So there's 17 hours worth of videos, 15 hours of videos, 15 hours worth of videos, and you get these forever. So you have beginners, intermediate, advanced, and then learn advanced programming. How do you how do you succeed in the last test in the exam, but fail in the what? How does that even count? The outcome was good, but the middle section of it was bad. I don't understand that. Like, okay, so say for example, you were told to go buy like 20 pounds worth of apples. And you find a way to get 20 pounds of apples, but you don't spend all the money on those apples. But the person that wanted the apples, you bring it to them anyway, and they weren't expecting any change. Where's the problem? They got their apples. It's like nitpicky as shit. Like if your test, like if your actual exam passed and you know prove that you learned it all, the exams previously in your actual test should not matter. That's ludicrous. That's stupid. What matters is that you learned it, not that you passed a test. Like you know, it's not like it's a final exam. Does that have any bearing on like your actual like thing? Like, did you pass? Did you actually pass it now, or are they just going to be like, oh, you failed, but you passed everything else? Like, how are they going to go about that? You needed a 74 to pass the class. Yeah, but the important thing is, did you learn? Because you passed the exam, right? And the exam should be majority of your credits. So what the fuck? Because I've just been doing this shit myself. Like, I mean, schooling's nice to help give you like a curriculum, but I mean, I got this on Stack Social. I'm doing Brilliant for trying to figure out how it actually runs. Brilliant's able to help you with computer science and stuff. So I've been doing this to learn about it. I've been doing this to conceptualize it, and then I've been using Code Combat to practice it. So I mean, this is my curriculum, and it costs uh $25 a month for these two, and this cost me $15 when I bought it. But of course, I'm waiting on disability, so I don't have money. So the issue, so the issue is your general grade in the class, not the actual exam. That's still so fucking cheap. That is nitpicky. I hate that. I hate that. I really don't agree with that at all. Like 100%, I do not agree with that at all. Like if you pass the final exam, it doesn't fucking matter what your previous scores were. Maybe you still didn't know fully, but obviously by the end of it, you grasped it. You grasped it properly, which is what matters. And especially with programming, certifications and stuff aren't going to matter as much. Ow. Why is your claw out? Get your claw out my leg. Hey, get your claw out my leg. Thank you. You are cute and fluffy, but no claws in the leg, please. Goofy cat. So yeah, like I mean, honestly, it's just so what's your choices now? Honestly, because I mean, you still have to pay for college, so pass or not, they still get fucking paid. You'll have to retake the entirety of the class. Wait, how long was the class? Because that's fucking stupid. That's them. Wait, that's a money game. They just want more fucking money. Can you transfer to a different class? Is there another class you wanted to do? 15 fucking weeks. Hell no. No. They taught you. They can't revoke what you learned. Fuck them. Yeah, I mean, if I, it's like That's like going through fucking high school and then saying, "Hey, you need to repeat your last year because you passed the exams, but you failed on your test when you were in kindergarten." Okay, what degree are you pursuing and why? Is it like a bachelor's or something? So half a year of fucking classes that you have to retake, and you're 3 points away. Is there no one? Yeah, science and computer engineering. Yeah, is there? Can you not talk to, someone about this? Because that's just fucking stupid. You're wasting your time and theirs, and the only benefit that's coming out of it is that you have to pay more money to them, which is fucking stupid. Yeah, computer engineering. Okay. Yeah, because honestly, I would ask for a second opinion. Yeah, I would ask for a second opinion if possible. I mean, like regular schools aren't so bad. Like they're really rigid and shit, but like colleges and stuff, from what I understand, are more lenient and more understanding in most cases. So like, is there anyone like maybe you could ask? Like, it's stupid to say this, but the dean or something. There's got to be someone you could talk to about it. Because the fact that you were really that close and you passed the exam, and the problem wasn't the exam, but the actual one of the tests you took in the class, I would disagree with that entirely because the exam should outweigh the class. If anything, that looks bad on the teacher because that means that something was wrong with whatever they were teaching. Yeah, but don't beat yourself up because you passed the exam. You passed the part that matters, which is the exam. Fucking 6 months though. Would be absolutely fucking livid. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I don't. I'm generally a nice person, but I really don't care for like small political bullshittery like that. Do I feel like I have to think like a computer when I'm programming? I haven't actually written lines of code yet. I think of it more of like walking in a yard generally. Um, it's like standing in a yard with a whole bunch of objects, and I have to figure out how I need to place them in order to make what I want. Mentally, that's how I go about it in my head. The problem right now is that I just don't know what all the tools are. I don't know what all the things in the yard are. With what little I do know, I can then adjust them as needed. But I'm still early on. I'm only nearly 50% done with the beginner's course, which is the hardest part probably because, it's the beginner stuff. You're learning all the basics. Yeah, so I'm running this to go towards building a video game. I came up with an idea for a video game talking to a friend, and then me and him got together, and a couple other friends joined in, and one of them does 3D modeling. There's another one that that I haven't gone around talking to yet that does rigging for 3D models, and then there's the friend that I was talking to, which he started programming a while back, and so I'm wanting to. I'm the guy that came up with the conception for the game, and I have an idea of how I want it to work and how I want it to go. But at the same time, I'm not contributing anything but ideas to the idea itself of the game. So, and instead of just sitting here and being like, "Oh, well, I'm coming up with ideas," I feel like a fucking useless idiot. So what I'm doing is I'm learning programming, which I've wanted to do for quite a while and not been able to really firmly, sit on it because there was no real goal, there was no real purpose. It was just, oh, I want to learn programming because maybe I could like have fun with it or make money or something. I didn't really have a direction for it. Now that I have a direction and I have a focal point of what I want to do, I can now sit back and say, okay, I need to do this because I'm doing this for this goal. Um, and after I think 4 days of doing this, I found Brilliant while watching videos on YouTube about programming to try to, get more of a generalized idea of everything and going through forums. So that then I came out with he recommended Brilliant, so I looked at Brilliant and I was like, holy crap, they give you 30 days of 30 days free. And all you got to do is sign up. So I signed up for 30 days free. And it's really good at teaching you like conceptions and how to think of it in your head and what order to move it around in. And then, like I said, code combat is a way of me to put it in. Now they do use their own custom variables. So if I go in here and I go to play, I'll show you. This is made for people that are a lot younger to older, but people that are older still use it, right? Because it's still just a good way of getting it. Basically, your equipment is what like commands you have, and as you go, you get better. So I'll show you. So the Griffin has a palace arrived to help. They always arrive. They won't always see ogre. Won't always be an ogre. You show the if statement. So this is talking about if else statement, and check if an enemy exists before trying to attack it. So I mean, this is simple. So the thing is, it's going to go automate. It's going to look for the enemy, which is the auto enemy, right? So while true, it's going to auto enemy equal hero find nearest enemy, and then after that, you just have to say attack because that's or sorry, if statement. So while statement is an if statement. So you get the if else statement, and it populates it. They just say if enemy, right? And then you just type in hero attack. Or I should just say attack. It should pull up like that. There we go. Hero dot attack enemy. And then after that, I just run it. My cat is laying on my mouse pad. Girl, I've been trying to teach you. Don't lay on my mouse pad. I need that. Just gonna wait around a little bit more. The goal is to just defeat the ogres, but usually it's like clean code and everything. Normally I'd have to tell it to attack twice, but the weapon I have has more damage, and that's it. That's all it is. Little mini games like this for you to practice. I mean, of course, you're not using normal code; you're using their own definitions. But it's I find it a very fun way to practice because since it's C++, it still has the int main and then while and if statements. They're just written slightly different because of the definitions. Yeah, and this is $10 a month in order to do it in C++. If you want to do it in Python or other things, it's actually not that bad. So I'm just going to submit this real quick and skip the video because I don't need to see it again. I'll give it a second. It's there it goes. That's just gonna give experience, whatever. But if I go to my hero right here, it'll tell me how much like health they have and stuff, but that doesn't matter. What matters is right here. You can learn Python, JavaScript, Lua, C++, and then Java. And then it'll ask you, you want to use blocks in code or just blocks. I want to text code because I want to actually get in the practice, right? But then you also have, like I go back to the map. They have web development up here, and they have game development down here, and they continue over here once you pass this section. But these are things like helping you with HTML, and this one actually like conceptualizing like putting a goal here, doing this there, that kind of stuff. And it's just it's really generalized, but it's really good too, especially when just starting out. So I mean, this is what I've been using, and you can see over the past I think three days that I've used it, I've popped out about 60 missions, maybe a little bit more. Friends Crimson. Uh, okay. Crimson's messaging me. Was my original reason for picking up computer engineering, getting to the point to where I can learn the code and make a game. So the learning something is hard without a goal. It's easy with structure, and that's like the main point of like schooling in colleges is to just give you the structure. Now, it sounds like that would be good, right? But then you start getting into all the fucking money grubby bullshit they have. That's one of the reasons why I did Job Corps, but I never actually went to college. I did look into getting a bachelor's in from like Full Sail online, but unfortunately, I wasn't going to be able to do that because they wanted 2 grand a month, and that was after FAFSA would take 4,000 out, so there was 6,000 in total. I had to come up with like 2,500 a month or a semester, I should say. But that's still a lot when I'm not working and I'm disabled. So we're talking about like if it was a semester and that's 6 months. I think they said it was 3 months because it was on a speed track or some bullshit. So it'd be every 3 months I have to pay 2 grand, which isn't too bad. But then when you think about it, that means it would be what was it? Let's see, if it was 2.5 divided by 3, yeah, 830. Okay. So yeah, I would be coming up with literally rent every month to pay for it. Like generally, like rent before COVID fucked everything, of course. But yeah, that's pretty fucking expensive. Like if it was over 6 months, it wouldn't be so bad, right? $400 a month. That's a large car payment. Like that, I'd be okay with. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't be able to pay it, obviously, but but yeah, I mean, it's that's my biggest issue, honestly, is the fact that like I wanted a good, stable learning platform. I wanted something that was going to be, uh, yeah, I wanted something that was going to be solid. I wanted a good foundation. But then, after starting to learn coding, I realized it's not necessarily about foundation because you can do whatever the hell you want in the code. It's learning the building blocks that's important, which, obviously that's like, the definitions and everything and about classes and all that good stuff. I'm still not really big on the jargon because I haven't really been much. Let's see. If I were to actually take it, how much have I actually spent on this so far? There's should already be, yeah, okay. And that's, let's save the playlist because this one's new. Okay, and then playlists. Let's see. Free. $27 hours, including the stream, about 28, 29 hours. So I've spent roughly what would be contributable to about 8 hours a day, about 7 days. So this is me at a week, basically. If I were to do it, consistently all day, every day, this is where I'd be. But of course, I'm only doing it a few hours a day because it's a lot to take in. Yeah. Like if I don't study, there's been I think like 2 days where I haven't studied, but I mean other than that I've been trying to, like, a lot. And it also makes me happy to think I can do other stuff like for my bot. Why are you open, Bungie? You shouldn't be open. Um for my stream bot here, I can program in specific things and functions. I can also do stuff with like Code Academy. Was it Code Academy? No, it's Code Combat. No, not Code Combat. It's Code. What was it? Uh, that's actually a very good point. One second. I'm looking for it, and it's staring me in the face right here. Code in game. That's what it was. So I could do code in game, but it wants, in order for me to complete whatever this chart is, I have to do a Clash of Code, and Clash of Code's hard. I don't know enough to be able to do it. But like, if I were to do, let's see, puzzles, they have all these different games and stuff. I just need to find one that's like, is rated by difficulty or the star's difficulty? The difficulty, I'm screwed. Yeah, fuck it. Let me do this one. Different values, consolidate characters and genre. So wait, how do I start? Oh, here you go. So yeah, these on this website are really good because they do C, C sharp, C++, Clojure. I've never heard of that one. D, Dart, F sharp, Go, Groovy, Haskell. Holy shit, Haskell. There's Haskell here. That's cool. Java, JavaScript, Lua. Yeah, pretty much every programming language here. But this is IOStream, string, vector, and algorithm. I haven't heard of vector algorithm yet. That's interesting. Alternate comes to help you to parse the standard input according to the problem statement. Hint, you can use the debug string to print initial x and initial y, initial tx, initial ty. If Thor seems not follow your orders. Thor moves on the map, which is a 40 wide by 18 high. Note that the coordinates are x, y. Start with the top left. Oh, he starts at the top left. This means that most top left cell has the coordinates x, y, 0, 0. The most bottom right has the coordinates of 39 and 17. Once the program starts, you are given variable x, the exposition of light, the power that Thor must reach. Where's the power? Each movement makes Thor move one cell in the chosen direction. Huh? Okay, maybe I can figure this out. Let's see. Let's see if I can figure this out, because it's just a while statement to see out. Okay, and then integers. X, Y, T, Y, T, X. Okay, but where is he going? That's the problem. Int remaining turns. The remaining amount of turns Thor can move. Do not remove this line. Write an action using cout. Don't forget the endler to debug debug messages. Single line for the move. Yo, where is he? What? Okay, that helps. So he needs to go. So he starts here. We need to go right. Well, one. Inch remaining turns. See in remaining turns. See and ignore. Wait, so it ignores what I'm telling it to do? Integer light X, integer light Y. Initial TX, TY. C input dash light X dash light Y dash TX dot set ignore. While one, integer remaining turns. In remaining turns, ignore. Where's the move? It specifies the integers, and it says that you will guide how he moves, but you don't. You don't have any impact on how he moves. He's literally just going down at an angle forever. What's causing him to move? Huh? Shall I see? One. While one. Okay. Oh shit, it's at the bottom. Okay. So this should just have to be east then? I don't know if he'll actually make it though. But I'm surprised it actually doesn't have to like forcefully give you. Aha, okay. I didn't see it. All this how-to bullshit fucked me up. Sitting here, I was like reading only this part. You know, I could just have him start on the fucking spot if I actually could do more than just TX and Y. Oh, these are different Okay, hold on. No, pause, damn it. Now I could actually fucking start solving this. See out. Patience. Endler. And now we're going to go north. Done. Okay, that's line 2. Now, an easy angle? The fuck is easy angle supposed to be? I can't, hold on. It, okay, so that's going to be southwest. Just copy this. Southwest. Okay, and then optimal angle. What's this one? That's going to be southeast. I don't know if that's the angle might be weird, but yeah. Let's try this. Hi. And because I like to have habits, break all this up. Oh, Butter, thank you so much, by the way, for saying that. Welcome, by the way. I'm sorry. I got stuck in my own little world over here solving that. Okay, let's try again. What? Wait, what? I need to separate each of these. Wait, but how do I? Oh, fuck my brain. Okay. If I separate them in brackets, they're only going to be. Wait a minute. I'm thinking about this a lot more difficult than it needs to be. Let me do this. So we're going to go while one. Okay. Hold on. Copy paste this. And I'm assuming this is the level. So this should be 2, which means I delete all this, or delete these 2 and this one. Okay. And then I will just hit enter and then paste again. And this is going to be 3, so I'll get rid of these 3. Three. And then 4. That's going to be these 3. That should work. I hope. What? Oh, the return function. Okay. Wait, why did you zip over there? The fuck? Why did you flip? What the actual... Yeah, I don't understand. He's moving and then he just teleports down. Thor wandered off the path and died. Am I seriously just gonna have to type in your exact location to go? This is just stupid. This is so fucking stupid. Like, why is he here? Wait, am I an idiot? Northeast. Alright, let me rerun this real quick and make sure it can work. Oh, sorry, it was just east. It was just east. Okay, 3 is an easy angle, so it's going to be southwest. Or southeast. You're ignoring my wild command. It's not. Why didn't it change it? What if I just break the code entirely? If I put them all one, he's just going to do the same damn thing. So do these values even matter? Okay. What happens if I delete this part? He still goes up. Okay. You could notice an infinite loop while loop code. It's a game loop. Each iteration of the while loop corresponds with a turn of the game where your code must read input data NSTEIN. The game loop actually not infinite. There is a max number of turns allowed to solve each puzzle. Once the program sends the expected output or reach the expected state, the referee program will end the loop. It's really important to continue reading all the input data on the STN each turn, else your program will desynchronize from the referee program. With the same idea, if you start reading the input of turn n+1 on the STDIN without having sent a response to STI out at the return n, everyone will consider your program did not respond in due time. Okay, that doesn't answer my question.
What
I want to pick your brain about this because I was jumping over from a few tabs and I done fucked up, and I'm not sure exactly what happened, and I need your opinion, like on.
how so?
Let me show you. Hold on. So I jumped over here and was like, I don't know enough about this in order to do this site, and now I'm like fixated on fixing this fucking mini game. So the basis of it is like, okay, so here's my problem. I have all of the commands set, right? And these while statements, like our return should probably not be there. Return should probably be here. But basically each number corresponds with a round. So the original way that I had it was 1 and then 2 and 3 and then 4. So there's 4 stages. However, when I click to play, he starts to go that direction and then immediately turns north. He ignores the other statements, it seems, because he doesn't have enough energy. But for some reason, instead of it cutting it out, and I've even used brackets to try to, pull it away from doing them at the same time. It's supposed to be one, then the other. But it says while one, while two. But it's ignoring the while two and just doing it anyway.
Okay, I don't know why it's doing that. It's an interesting situation. The if statement, one of the if statements is just being completely ignored. Huh.
That's what I was thinking. But there's only a while statement. There's no if statement. But the while is a form of an if statement. So that's why I'm confused because it says while one. Now, if I set it to one, they do the same thing. So it's almost like the while statement doesn't do anything. So maybe hold on. Maybe it's really that simple. Do I have to include an else statement? I think I have to, right? And then I'll just say else and Yeah, so why is else saying it's paired? Okay. All right, so this should be good now, I think. Nope, it just breaks immediately due to syntax.
Expect unqualified ID.
Nope, that's not it.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on there. That's causing that.
Because this should work, right? Because I didn't fill out the else segment, right? So maybe I need to fill in the else statement to jump back up to the top. So that would be what, return 24, right? I think isn't return the jump function in C++?
Return is the end line of the function that would ends it.
Okay, then how do you how do you force it back to a specific line? Or how do you move it to? And I don't understand why is this not reading the else statement? What the fuck's going on here? Could it be tab else and then no? What the fuck? You know what? I'm gonna be stupid and I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna ask some. Ask. Oh, so I'm going to ask my good old friend ChatGPT. If I quit being hounded by Discord. Damn it. Logical errors. The conditions inside the if statement, if 2, if 3, if 4, are not valid conditions. Instead, you should be checking some conditions related to Thor's position and the position of the light. Incorrect loop structure. The structure of the while loop is incorrect. You're missing the proper control flow to handle Thor's movement based on the position of the relative to the light. Redundant variable declarations. The variable remaining turns is declared multiple times inside the loop, which is unnecessary. Okay. Well, that I already knew. So first things first, let's get rid of this. while true, intermediate turns, ignore. If initial is greater, initial TY, supply is greater. Initial. Talk about making me look like a fucking idiot. Okay, so I should have just done if statements the entire time. Underscore TY. This doesn't take into the account the possible angles. Okay, so just for shits and giggles, I'm just going to copy this entire thing, plop it in there, and see if it runs. Because I want to see if this works. Then I can work on understanding it later. Holy shit, it works. How does it know to use two at the same time? How does an if else statement actually do that? What? Oh, it does it one at a time. Okay, so it doesn't go both, it just goes one and then the other. That's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy. Okay, that makes sense. I don't know why I didn't think that that would work, but it does. Holy shit.
What happened?
So ChatGPT told me exactly what to do. So you had to write it. You had to write a while statement, right? And then if statements, and the if statements were basically if, because the objective of it is to reach the light, for Thor to reach the light, but you don't know where the light is until you're on the level. And I was doing it by figuring out the level and then moving him over, right? So step by step, which would take forever. What ChatGPT did was said if his angle from this is different, right? Move that direction, which works. It's fucking crazy. Trying to break this down. Okay, there's the integers. Let's ignore. Integer is remaining time or remaining turns. Sin is remaining turns. Sin dot ignore. Hey, Sit Sick. Thanks for stopping by. You found my
Yeah, of
video on
course.
YouTube. That's crazy. I honestly don't get many people that are from YouTube for here. Most of the time, it's people from here to YouTube. So that's kind of crazy. Yeah, I didn't solve this problem. That's not why I'm not submitting it, because I didn't solve it. I'm just reading through the code now to make sure I understand exactly what happened. Let's see. Well, true integer of remaining turns. Okay. Quickly direction to move. String direction equals in quotations. So string direction is that direction. So it's ever in these. Okay, so if initial UI chooses starting location. If his initial starting location is less than Ly, which is the Y position of the power, direction plus equals. Okay, so then what is initial ty negative negative? Oh, it's, wait, is that a redundancy? Direction plus equals and then negative negative. Is it negative negative the entire time? Plus plus negative negative plus plus. Okay, so those are just the XY coordinates being added. So it's just saying direction is north. And then it's saying to move the initial point plus. So plus plus, which is meaning that direction. Okay. So negative would be north because it's on the Y version. Okay. Weird. It works. That's great, but it's kind of weird. I didn't realize I could do that way. That's, oh man, that's different. Super conceptualization. I'm almost halfway through the tutorial, by the way, for the beginners.
Oh damn.
Yeah,
I've
43%.
yet to go back to study C or anything like that. I don't know.
You said you are?
I haven't studied anything in a bit. I should really do that. Oh my god.
What? Oh my God, what?
No, it's just the amount of people are dropping at this POI.
Are you playing Apex?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. I was wondering. I was like, what is going on?
Your mom is so fat. Uh, I don't remember the rest of it.
Your mom's so fat she caused me memory loss. I'm sorry, I don't remember.
Damn. Good recall.
uh, yeah, the actual ChatGPT script worked, by the way. Or its actual thing worked. Which is crazy. What's funny is that each one of the if statements actually tells it which direction to move. Is it says that the starting location versus the location of the light, and it says the direction is plus equal to, and then it gives the in quotations for north here, and then it says initial ty, right? So it's the initial starting position, negative negative. So then you go north because you're going instead of, because it's working on the y vertice. So you go north, and then south is the exact opposite. And then you go the same thing, but west, which is initial tx. So that's the x axis, and that's west and then east. So the northwest southeast is strictly for you to see. It doesn't really matter uh to the actual program, it seems. It's a string direction equals and then quotation marks. And then you just give it a whole bunch of if statements. And if it's this, it's else this. So if it's not north, it's south. And if it's not west, it's east. But it's very simple. It's very fucking simple. But I didn't think of it. I was thinking too linear.
La 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 la.
La 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 la. Holy crap, though. I mean, that's fun. I mean, at least it taught me stuff. The fuck is upgrade your plan? It's crazy. I didn't really do much towards the lesson today, but I did do some other stuff, so. Alright, so let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and stop study for here because I'm probably gonna go play some stuff with Crimson. But thank you everyone for showing up. I'm going to go ahead and prepare to raid out a guy named Derek Creates. He's doing some multiplayer Godot from scratch right now. Sounds interesting. Godot's a free open source version of a program kind of like Unreal Engine. So should be pretty interesting. Let me go ahead and get you guys over there. Thank you so much for your time today, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys around. He called me Fish Guard. No, it's not.